Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Test TV. On this video, I'm just gonna give you an update in regards to my colon cancer because some people's asking how I'm doing. Um, so I'm just gonna give you a little bit of story what happened. So first, I went to my doctor um, initially for my shoulder because my shoulder is it's painful, and then I found out that I have arthritis on my neck. And then my doctor said, "Oh my God, you're 53 years old. You need to go to the doctor for your colonoscopy." So I did home tests for colon cancer. So I did a home colon cancer test kit. So I sent it to the clinic, and then a few weeks later came back, and they found out blood on my stool. So a few weeks later, they scheduled me for colonoscopy. And then they found out one polyps, which is 15 millimeter, and it's cancerous. So I'm a little bit scared at the time. And then, and the doctor said, "Oh, it's fine. Just go to vacation. You can go vacation to the Philippines." That's I was diagnosed in May of this year, and in June I went to the Philippines for vacation, so I can be with my family. And I came back July, so I had my surgery in July 19. So I had my surgery done, and that's Tuesday, July 19. So they took 5 millimeter colon on both sides. So my doctor was able to put my colon back together, so I didn't have to wear the ileostomy bag. Um, so that's July 19. So Wednesday morning around 5 o'clock in the morning, which is Wednesday, that's July 20, I'm starting cupping up blood. And then the doctor came, and the doctor said, "Oh, we probably fluid lung you because you're too small, probably give you more fluids." So I asked the doctor, "Can you just give me like Lasix?" And he said, "Oh no, we cannot give you Lasix because usually post-op we don't give you Lasix in confined." So then I kind of worried that day because my saturation's been like lower on the 80s, and then sometimes go to the 90s, but I'm on 4 liters of oxygen. Number one, I have a healthy lung. I don't smoke and I don't drink. Then I kind of worried to me because I'm still on high oxygen 4 liters, and then my SAT is like on the low 90s, like barely 91, 92, right? So I'm doing I asked them if they can give me IS and a capella, so that way it would help my lung function. So I've been doing deep breathing and coughing. I've been doing spin pull, guys. I tried to do it, and then and the nurse offered me if I need like oxycodone for pain. No, I don't need anything. So what I did, even though it's painful and a little bit short of breath, I just have to start like really, guys, have to mobilize myself, start to walk inside the room. I have to go to the bathroom. You know how it is when you're post-op, it's hard for you to you have to wait for the nurses to come when you want to go to the bathroom. So I asked the nurse, "Is that safe for me to go to the bathroom by myself?" And then they said, "Yeah, it's okay." So I just have to be very careful. So I go to the bathroom, and then at least I can mobilize myself and walk around, um, and hopefully it's helped my lungs. So no matter what I do, my IS can only go to about less than 500, maybe 400. And it's just like I'm breathing like really short, and then my lower back, guy, is just really like I feel like it's heavy, and it's like it's hard, like not heavy, but it's like, and then I feel like my lower back is like heavy, and then I'm like short of breath, I feel like I'm drowning. So anyway, and then I called the nurse. So I said, "Can you just call the doctor, please? Because I've been coughing blood since I woke up around 5 o'clock this morning, like woke up after the surgery, right?" And then they did an X-ray on me, and then after that, because I'm really worried about myself, because I feel like nobody's advocating for me, so I am advocating for myself. I think if you're in the hospital or so I feel like nobody's advocating for me. So I asked the nurse if they can call the doctor so they can do an X-ray for me, because I'm already worried. I've been coughing blood, and it's of course you just first day post op, guys, and I've been coughing blood, and it's like it's hurt, coughing. But they offered me some oxycodone, but I said no, I'm fine. I'm just okay with Tylenol, which is I did that Tylenol, and then after that, and then I asked the nurse, how's my X-ray, and then the nurse said, oh, the doctor said everything's fine. You don't have to worry, like that. Although I saw my X-ray because it goes to my email to my patient chart. So I look at it. So my X-ray is not good, and I'm not feeling good at all. I'm 4 liters, and I'm worried. I've been coughing blood, and I'm 4 liters of oxygen, and my SAT is not even 96, 97. It's really low, and I have a healthy lungs before I had my surgery. So, and I feel like I don't like being lied to, that keep telling me like, oh, you're fine. Oh, the doctor said your X-ray is fine, like that, right? So, okay, fine. So I did, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing my IS. And then the same day, around 11 o'clock at night, I'm short of breath and I'm still coughing blood. And I told the nurse, you know what? I've been coughing blood for 12 hours now, and it's painful, but I don't want to take any oxycodone because I need to be able to breathe. And, I don't want to be like oxycodone. Sometimes you take it, might be some nauseous, and I don't want to be throw up or whatever, right? So I just asked for Tylenol, and then I asked the nurse again, can you please call the doctor because I'm really worried about myself. I've been coughing blood for almost 12 hours now. So they called the doctor. Doctor said, oh, yo, she's fine, she's fine. So here we go, I'm fine again, right? And then the next day, which is Thursday, which is second day post-op, and then I was really working hard with my deep breathing and coughing, IS a cappella, just to help me, to help my lungs. I've tried to mobilize myself, although it's painful. Second day is post-op, right, for my colon cancer. So my saturation went up to about 94%. I've been walking on the hallway and inside my room, So then my sat went up to like 94%, although a little bit of short of breath. But then they sent me home that day, and like late afternoon on Thursday. And then I didn't even realize, guys, when I put my shoes on, my legs is swollen. Literally swollen. So I went home, and then they've been giving me Lovenox shot at the hospital. So when I came home, I have to continue giving Lovenox shot by myself to my stomach. So I did that for like, I believe 3 days or 2 days. And then so Friday, I was discharged on Thursday afternoon. So Friday morning, I'm just starting feeling it, man. I feel like drowning. I'm short of breath. My saturation down to the low 80s. And then the nurse called me that day, like maybe around noon, something like that. So, and then they worried about me because when I was talking to her on the phone, she said, oh my God, you're really short of breath. And kuya, I just did some walking, and my shot really low, like on the 84, 85. And I've been working hard on my IS and a cappella. It's just not cutting it. And she said, oh my God, I'm so worried about you. You can call the clinic and tell them what's going on. So I did call the clinic, and then around in the afternoon, I guess, that day on Friday, the doctor called me again. They said, like, I told him what's going on. I feel short of breath, and then my saturation is still low, and I've been doing my IS and a cappella for my lung function. I just want to improve my breathing. And the doctor said, oh, you're fine. If I have a little bit of atelectasis, and that's why probably short of breath. And go, okay, fine. Kasi the doctor kept saying, I'm fine, right? And then Saturday morning, guys, around 3 o'clock, I had to use 2 pillows to sleep, and my sat jumped to like 83, 84, and I have to get up because I really short of breath. And then my lower back, I feel like I'm filling up with fluids. So anyway, I got up, and then I asked my husband, can you just take me to the hospital because I'm breathing like that, guys. Oh my God. So then I'm worried, So anyway, so my husband took me to the hospital. Could you just so Friday morning, around maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I asked my husband to take me to the hospital. So we went to emergency room, and then they checked my SAT. It's low. And then they did an echocardiogram and CT scan, and sure enough, I have some fluids in my lungs. So they give me some Lasix, which is, I asked on my other hospital before they discharged me if they can just give me Lasix, but they just ignore me, guys. So anyway, so I was in ED. They gave me Lasix there, and then I was admitted to that hospital, and then they gave me another dose of Lasix the following day, and I feel better, guys. I can breathe. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I can breathe without gasping for air, you know. So and then Sunday morning, and they give me another dose of Lasix, and then in the afternoon they send me home. So the moral of the story, guys, if you know, I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad for myself also. I'm trying to advocate for myself to give me some medication so that will me to improve my breathing, because I know I'm fluid lung. But they keep telling me that I'm fine, my X-ray is fine, although it's not fine. And then and then I feel bad for those I'm advocating for myself because nobody's advocating for me. So and then I feel bad for those patients that don't have any medical knowledge at all, and then just being lied to, like, oh, you're fine, and then you're not fine, and you end up with this, getting worse, and you end up in the hospital and stay for the hospital for days and days, because these things can preventable if they just give me the medication I needed that day when I asked them to. I should not be in up back in the hospital, right? But anyway, guys, right now, it's been a month already after my surgery, and I have a good news, because when the when it's all done, they did all the biopsy and the pathology report came back, and my cancer did not spread. So I don't have to do a chemotherapy, and now I'm cancer free. So I'm really grateful for that. So guys, if you, because my symptoms, I just want to give you a little bit of my symptoms. So before I had this colon cancer, I'm not regular. Like, I have a bowel movement like 3 to 4 days, and I feel like bloated, and every time I eat some milk or dairy products, I have stomach ache. And then for me at that time, it's normal, because I'm just like, I was thinking like I'm lactose intolerant, but I guess I'm not. I think that's the symptoms of colon cancer. So luckily, I went early and have colonoscopy done. I'm 53, and now they lowered the rate to 45. And then I did some research, and some people, they're like have colon cancer when they're under 35. So guys, I urge you to really do your homework or research for colon cancer, because colon cancer is undetectable. A lot of people died on colon cancer, but they found it already late. So I hope this video is helpful for you guys. Thank you for watching.